Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Harry T. from the studios of A1A Media Network right here in Islamorada, Florida, and it is an exciting evening because we're going to be doing some things that we really love to do around here, and that is to enjoy and listen to and now watch some tropical music videos. And we have counted some votes over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we have put together a list of some videos that have received some votes, and we have 10 exclusive winners of the Trop 10 weekly countdown poll results. Those results are counted on a Tuesday evening at midnight, and then, of course, here we count them down on the weekly Trop 10 video countdown. So it's been interesting doing a radio show. The Trop 40 for the past 4 or 5 or 6 years prepared us for this, of course, and Lyle and Sonia are doing a magnificent job in taking over the Trop 40 countdown Sundays at noon. But now we're going to introduce a little something here to bring attention to, and to bring to your attention some really good music videos done by some really good producers. And hopefully we'll have an opportunity during the process of this weekly show to introduce you to some of those producers and some of the artists with our amazing rendezvous system here at the studio now. Let me show you around the studio, if we have just a moment. Relax, everybody, sit back. This is the kind of show that you can have a cocktail. I'm about to have one myself. Just a little touch of some whiskey. But, for instance, here is, by the way, up in the right-hand, it'll be your right-hand top right corner, is a QR code. That's the place where you can go vote on the Trop 10. I'm going to make that mistake. The Trop 10 music video countdown poll. If you point your phone there, it'll take you right there and you can vote. Now, obviously, this week's poll is already counted, and the next week's poll will be out at midnight tonight. So that QR code will take you somewhere it says that there's no poll right now. But if you'll save that connection right there, go back to it, you'll be able to vote at midnight tonight. Trop 10 music videos. What an interesting concept, huh? You know, it's one of those things that's sparked by a passion for the music and tropical music in this case. From the mid-'70s, when yours truly stepped out on the stage on the beach in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and Orange Beach, and the Floribama, and some interesting places around there, and just got the bug about tropical music really bad. So this is one of those things where we take the bug, we take our passions, and we take it to another level. So we're hoping to introduce to you tonight on this show, within an hour or so, 10 of the top music videos in tropical Americana, trop rock, coastal Americana, Gulf and Westerns, tropical style, island style music. So enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. That's what it's here for. And each week we will be, how can I say this? We'll be improving the way we do the show. We'll be improving how we connect with our artists and our audience. Tonight we are on, it's 7 o'clock right now. It's 7:05. We are on the YouTube network, which is our A1A Media Network YouTube channel. And there are a lot of affiliates, Radio A1A and Cruisin' Country Radio, Paradise Road Radio. All of those affiliates there are watching along with us here on 2 different places. No Facebook, no LinkedIn, nothing but 2 different exclusive places to watch this show tonight live. 1, YouTube, the A1A Media Network YouTube channel. Number 2, MusicCloudMedia.com. You guys have been seeing that as it's been coming along, and it's morphed into something called IMTV. or it is morphing into that. And IMTV is going to be that television connection for the independent musician. Therefore, the IMTV online, and it will be a thing of beauty. It will be a thing of reality here in a few months as we provide programming here at our studios, and we ask that you do the same. We also ask that you sponsors pay a little attention to that for us as well. Now, speaking of sponsors, we are going to take a moment before we begin our top 10 countdown of the top music videos in tropical music. We are going to take a moment to thank our sponsors by having them presented tonight one by one. And the first sponsor that I want to present to you is a good friend. He and I met in Key Largo, Florida at one of these music video shoots here, and I'll let you guess which one it may be. In any event, his name is David Hartman, and in the next minute or so, you're going to relax to one of his beautiful, beautiful destination luxury travel adventures. Take a look at this, folks. David Hartman and his show, Enjoy the Journey, comes on at 2 o'clock every Monday. But Fantastic Endeavors is his outfit.
Health Genie System Checker answers 3 important questions when you are feeling ill. What is wrong with me? How ill am I? And where can I receive care? System Checker puts the information and answers at your fingertips with the most advanced triage and healthcare technologies available. Engage on a personal level in your own words to describe your symptoms with no smart trees or drop-down menus that force self-diagnosis. Health Genie System Checker provides an avenue to early healthcare engagement.
Hey everybody, I am back right here at the studios here in Islamorada, Florida, the A1A Media Network, and we are counting down the top 10 of our music videos of the week as chosen by our voters. Going to have some fun tonight as we bring them in one by one. Let's start with number 1. You want to? Well, no, let's don't. Let's start with number 10. I'm digging on the music right now. Cool. Yeah. I'm Harry T. And thank you for tuning in to the weekly Trop 10 video countdown. This is a music video show, so as we count them down, let's begin with number 1 and see if my numbers are... let's begin with number 10. Why do I do that? I don't know. I've done the Trop 40 for years, but anyway, that's what it says right there. Number 10 is what we're going to start with. And number 10 on our countdown this week, from the mind of some very interesting people, myself included. There were some great people at the at some video studio, video editing. Anyway, this is self-explanatory. This is MJ Wicker doing a video that he wanted to cut in the Florida Keys, and this is our number 10 video, and it's called Down in the Keys.
Here's old man Winter's got a stranglehold on us again, and he's not letting go anytime soon. 30 below, going to be the daytime high today. Several states across the region experiencing overnight lows. Dangerously cold. Stay bundled up, campers. Put another log on the fire. It's going to be chilly.
Now boarding flight 503 at Gate B, departing for Paradise.
Sha la 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 da da. Sha la 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 da 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 da. Down in the Keys, I'm ready for a rum runner, a fishing bowl and some flat water in the Keys. Down in the Keys, somewhere down around Isla Mirada, sunsets and pina coladas in the Keys. Down in the Keys, lying in a hammock between two palm trees, holding you close next to me. Down in the Keys, down in the Keys, slow dancing in the warm white sand, taking long walks and holding your hand in the Keys. Down in the Keys, bonefish and big iguanas, we can disappear when we wanna in the Keys. Down in the Keys, lying in a hammock between two palm trees, holding you close next to me. Down in the Keys, down in the Keys, singing sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 da 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 da. Down in the Keys, sing sha la 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 da da. Sha la 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 da 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 da. Down in the Keys, lying in a hammock between two palm trees, holding you close next to me. Down in the Keys, down in the Keys, singing sha la 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 da da. Sha la 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 da 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 da. Down in the Keys, sha la 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 da da. Sha la
My goodness. Down in the Keys. Yeah. Did you notice that was an A1A media production and also a studio audio production by Tough Duck Music? And that's the folks, my good friend, Mr. The man behind the duck. Hey, excuse me, the lady behind the man is Linda Duck, Linda K. Duck. Chuck Freeman and his fantastic audio work, studio work, which you have tuned into the Trop10 video countdown. I'm Harry T, having a good time tonight. Having a little bit of the, I guess you would call it the fruit of the vine. No, actually it's the fruit of the fields. It's corn whiskey. Oh, yeah. Hope you're doing the same with me and enjoying your time with a little bit of solitude. Yeah, I've hired a good band for this. Y'all let me know what you think, okay? Also remember, look up in the top right always. You'll see that little QR code there. That's where you can go vote for your favorite music video in the tropical theme. That's right. Hopefully we'll get to do this some more, and week after week we'll have people voting like they do on the Trop 40 Countdown on Sundays, and we'll do the same thing here every Wednesday night, but just for about an hour or so. So let's go to number 2. You ready? Let's see if our numbers are all still in line. Oh, yes. Oh, we're going to number 9. That's where we're going. Right. That's right. Number 9. I don't know. I want to go backwards tonight because I have so few to do. But in this case, ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome to the screen, the big screen, Miss Brittany Kingery from several years ago. This one made history in the tropical music world. It's just the tequila talking, baby, I'm telling you.
Baby, this is the tequila talking. I've been baking all day in the hot sand, working on this suntan. I could use a drink. Can't take my eyes off my bartender. I like the way he works that blender. He's got me starting to think. Came in feeling kinda scared, but with a little medicine from Dr. Jose Cuervo, I can speak my mind. Small talk ain't gonna do it for me, and I don't need to hear your whole life story. I ain't got time. Baby, this is the tequila talking. Got a feeling we should be out walking, dancing in the moonlight along the bay. Hey baby, take a minute, ain't no pressure, 'cause I just wanna get to know you better and make a little love along the way. Open suitcase back in my cabana, Tuesday by this time mañana I should be boarding a plane. But give me one good reason I should linger, 'cause I got no ring on this finger, no plans I can't change. Maybe later we'll make some big decisions, like whether you'll convert to my religion. Oh, but not tonight. Don't need to know your immigration status for the moment, baby. All that matters is this feels nice. Baby, this is the tequila talking. Got a feeling we should be out walking, dancing in the moonlight along the bay. Hey baby, take a minute, ain't no pressure, 'cause I just wanna get to know you better and make a little love along the way. pressure, 'cause I just wanna get to know you better and maybe fall in love along the way. Maybe, baby, this is the tequila talking.
It could have been the tequila talking, I don't know. Most of the time with me it's whiskey. Just a little. Well, y'all look good tonight out there, watching on YouTube and the Music Cloud Media site. You brought yourself to the weekly Trop 10 video countdown. I'm Harry T, and we're going to bring you the results of the voters in the Trop 10 countdown poll. If you look up to your upper right on your screen, you will notice a QR code. Log that on your phone or your device, and you can vote as well when that new poll is out at midnight tonight. It is live right now. Let me show you how live it is. That is the time in the lower right. May the 6th, 2020, 7:24 and 15 seconds in the evening in Islamorada, Florida. Yep. Ooh, my band just cutting up in the background. Y'all hold on to what you got. Looks like we are down to number 8, and that is going to be our next one here at number 8. Mr. Darrell Clanton. There were several versions of this one, my friends and neighbors, but this one came to the top because it's his original creation. These videos are not only the musical creation of some of these artists, they are the video creations as well. And Debbie, his wife, had a lot to do with this video, so enjoy it. It's called Osceola's Crying. Very serious subject, by the way. Mr. Darrell Clanton came in at number 8.
The ghost of Osceola's here, and I'm quite sure he knows what's happening in the waters in the Gulf of Mexico. It's like he's standing on this beach, watching as it's dying, and I swear to you I hear the ghost of Osceola crying. Osceola's crying 'cause the ocean's turning black. All the greed and profit will not ever buy it back. And as the politicians point their fingers, we all know they're lying. I swear to you I hear the ghost of Osceola crying. The red man tried to warn us 200 years ago. The earth, she is your mother, and you should treat her so. But the lust for worldwide money controls the human race. And if I were Osceola, I'd be laughing in our faces. Osceola's crying and the ocean's turning black. All the greed and profit will not ever buy it back. As the politicians point their fingers, we all know they're lying. And I swear to you, I hear the ghost of Osceola crying. Osceola's crying and the ocean's turning black. All the greed and profit will not ever buy it back. As the politicians point their fingers, we all know they're lying. And I swear to you, I hear the ghost of Osceola crying. Yes, I swear to you, I hear the ghost of Osceola crying.
Absolutely, just a riveting subject there with Daryl Clanton. Osceola's crying. Absolutely. I wonder what he's doing right now with the current situation, with everything that we're doing being somewhat, I guess you would call it behind closed doors. But I'm having fun in my studio, I'm telling you. We sure have compiled some great videos this week here on the weekly Trop10 video countdown. This is our first show, and we thank you for tuning in. My name is Harry T., and also known as T-Ford, or Billy Ray Flynn, and on the sports radio networks back long ago, and on the stages of the Gulf Coast and tropical locations everywhere. In the background playing bass, and you wouldn't have noticed me if you had been trying to find me. But here we are, and we are recognizing some of the best. I just noticed that of the three we have done 10, 9, and 8. Out of those three, 2 have been Trop 40 number ones. Brittany Kingery, Tequila Talkin', was a TRMA Song of the Year winner long before the Trop 40 was out. So winners all along, as the voters are choosing some of the really good videos in the world of tropical music, which is rather unique. And we decided to do this from the studio live on a Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. It's great to see you guys out there. Wish I could chat with you, but in this case I am DJing, I'm VJing. Yeah. Never mind. Ray Boone is up next, and he spends more time in a boat than I think anybody in the world. But I do know this, he spent a lot of time with me at Music on the Bay, and we got along very well, and I found out he was in the video business. And he comes in here. Wait a minute, I've got to find my number. What number? Oh, there we go. He comes in at Number 7, yes, number 7. So number 7 is Ray Boone, and a former number 1 also in the Trop 40 countdown. The name of the song is Mile Zero, and here we go. It's Ray Boone.
South down A1A, watching squall over Florida Bay. Gotta get away from these Miami blues. Glad you came along with me too. Stopping mile marker 884. Different toes right there in the shore. Rag top down, wind in our hair. Hey baby, we're halfway there. We're gonna drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's different down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at Mile Zero. Channel 5, make you wanna come alive. Blue-green water of the Caribbean, feel that sun tan your skin. Marathon Island, Big Pine Key, 7-mile bridge surrounded by sea. Stock Island, here we come. Question now, tequila or rum? We're gonna drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's different down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at Mile Zero. It's Rick's for Bloody Mary morning. Hear that rooster crowing, living so free. If you're a stuffed shirt, let this be a warning. Conk's live, you live out your fantasy. It's a fantasy. We're gonna drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's a party down there. Cruising Duval, coconuts and tiki bars. Watch the sun go down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down to the island at Mile Zero. Drink up rum margaritas. Escape to the Keys, it's a party down here. Watch the sun going down on Mallory Square. Having a good time finding our southernmost soul. Down in Key West at Mile Zero. Down in Key West at Mile Zero.
Ray Boone. Wow. We're having a great time in the control room this evening, me and all my staff here. I've got a picture of Bertie Higgins up here in the studio. I've got one of Randy Moore. I've got some pictures from Music on the Bay. I've got some all kinds of stuff in here. This is the studio that we love broadcast from here in the Florida Keys. And I'm Harry T. Good to see you tonight. Well, it's time to count down one more before we take a break. We'll be at the halfway point here in just a minute. And after Ray Boone, who is an independent singer-songwriter in the tropical world, so are the other ones, by the way. Now comes our next number one in the Trop 40 countdown. A Florida boy as well. Well, let's see if we can get my number up here again. Oh, yes, here we go. So now we are now down to number 6. Number 6 in our countdown is, with great pleasure, I do announce, by the way, number 6 in our countdown is Mr. Carl Page. Yes, indeed. And it's called East of A1A. Mr. Carl Page, here he comes.
I can see my future clearly now, a few miles off a sandy beach, and just a little more peace of mind now, 'cause cell phones just can't reach. And point the compass in the morning sun for a 15-minute run, and shut her down, drift away somewhere east, somewhere east of A1A. Out of sight of the high rise, tell the stress in my life goodbye. Faintly hear my boss call me back. Too bad I'm on a windward tack, and on the horizon see a Bahama Cay, somewhere east, somewhere east of A1A. Now that Kansas snow is falling on Shawnee Mission, close my eyes, we're together again on that ocean drift. One more month to go, just 30 days. I'll be back in your arms somewhere east of A1A. Landlocked in the heartland, traveling in a trop rock band, and you're drifting on the Gulf Stream. I'm out here chasing a dream, and tonight another gig to play, wishing I was somewhere, oh somewhere east of A1A. East of A1A.
Oh man, welcome back again. That That little song right there, East of A1A, spurred an entire party during Meeting of the Minds and Follow the Flock. As we partied here at the Islamorada Brewing Company on US 1 during our Follow the Flock pit stop parties. We had an East of A1A pit stop party. Thank you, Carl Page. Hello, Mel. Congratulations. Great music. Hope you're enjoying some of what we're doing here to try to bring a little attention to the music video world of the tropical genre. This next video, once again, is a musical production of Tough Duck Music and Chuck Freeman and Wes and Chuck's entire crew up there in Jackson, Tennessee. When this gentleman went to them, they sent over to me an excellent edited song that I thought belonged on the front page of the Key Largo Chamber of Commerce. And when we spoke to Mr. M.J. Wicker, he said, we want to cut a video. And I said, well, I may have some contacts to be able to make that happen. And in any event, in the next video, you will see a combination of 2 or 3 different organizations that I rounded up locally. One, the local Parrot Head Club, Parrot Heads of the Upper Keys, PHUK, proud of that. PHUK, also known as Pirates on the Water. Those are some dedicated parrot heads who began the pit stop party, phenomenon long ago, on a Meeting of the Minds long ago. In any event, my home club, Parrot Heads of the Upper Keys, these Parrot Heads gathered for this was what was called a happy hour. I don't believe it was a regular meeting. And then we also had a regular meeting of the Chamber of Commerce of Key Largo for that evening, which Elizabeth, the chamber executive, decided to call for that evening. So it all gathered there, and this next video is a result of that, along with some very wonderful, wonderful people at the African Queen, Key Largo Fish House, Fish Company. There's some great people, but especially the talent of Mr. M.J. Wicker and his songwriting and his ability to strum a guitar on an old boat. And of course, to Chuck and the folks at Tough Duck. This video is number 5, I do believe, in our top 10 countdown. I have to go back to this and make sure that my number is correct. Well, let's see. There it is, number 5. We're at number 5, ladies and gentlemen. And it's M.J. Wicker and the song Key Largo.
Johnny ain't a mailman anymore. Took his 36 years and he closed that door. He's living in retirement, starting over again. Johnny and Judy, they got a brand new plan. They're going where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, the bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold in Key Largo, in Key Largo. He's living in a house on stilts, overlooking the bay, drinking coffee on the balcony. A big blue heron starts his day. Nothing but clear water as far as he can see. He knows it ain't heaven, but it sure feels like it could be. Where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, fish are grilling, and it sure smells good tonight. Captain Morgan and Johnny, well, they're sitting on the dock out back, watching the sun go down. Man, it don't get better than that. Where the sun is shining, the fish are jumping, the bugs are crawling, and the beer is always cold in Key Largo. In Key Largo. In Key Largo.
Key Largo, in 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 Key
As you can see, I have decided to come back even after that party right there, and a little nice shot of whiskey here. Enjoying the New Hampshire whiskey. Thanks to my good friends out there. In the New England area. And thank you all for watching or listening to this show, the weekly Trop 10 video countdown. Our first experiment at making sure that the video production and the artists are recognized in their work in music videos. It all starts with the music, though. Folks like Tough Duck. Also, Dave signed pretty good over there at Music for Grown-Ups, MFG Records in Nashville. They're in the west coast of Florida now. I'm Harry T. Let's go forward with this countdown, or down the countdown as we go down. It just gets better from here, folks, if that can be possible. Up next, I'm going to bring up a graphic that is of it's an album cover by Don Middlebrook, and it was dedicated to Music on the Bay this year, which is the ninth annual, very successful, and we were proud to be there as we were broadcasting, and he was able to premiere this song right there at the Whiskey Joe's venue at Music on the Bay, and help raise money for the Shriners Hospitals for Children. But in this case, he also has a video out that is, as you can probably tell, I'm about to introduce. It's called Jumpstart. It's by Don Middlebrook, and this song is for sale at radioa1a.com.
Big town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Every year spring gets a jump start. Tampa Bay opens up its big heart. Party with all my friends, where the friendship never ends. Oh, 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 let's do it again. Big town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows at Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Catch the wave, music on the bay. Catch the wave, music on the bay. From the beach you can hear them sing. Helping the kids is their thing. It's music night and day, a panoramic holiday. Oh, 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 music on the bay. Before you take another sip, hey parrot heads, what time is it? No need to ask, raise your glass, think quick, it's time for a team drink. Big town, big sound, drop rock, big hearts, be kind, unwind, goodness flows and Whiskey Joe's. Goodness flows and Whiskey Joe's. Big town, big sound, drop rockin', big hearts, be kind, rewind. Music on the bay, catch the wave, music on the bay. Goodness flows and Whiskey Joe's. Catch the wave, music on the bay.
Oh, we are here again with you from the A1A Media Network. And so good to be able to broadcast some of these amazing songs. Donna Middlebrook being one of those that's always there to help raise funds for charities associated with the Parrot Heads. Not many people know that the charter requires that the Parrot Heads party with a purpose in order to fulfill the purpose of funding a local charity need. So anyone they want to do, the club gets to vote on it. They're free to do what they like. And in the case of the Tampa Bay Parrot Heads, in the case of that video you just saw, they chose the Shriners Hospitals for Children, local hospital in Tampa. Just an amazing, amazing event, amazing things. Speaking of amazing things, it's time to see if I can find our number 3 entry this week. And it looks like I have found that, indeed, and that looks like it is going to be Mr. Jonas Lawrence from out in Texas. Woo! Yes, there you are. Oh no, not another Corona song. Oh, I think this one's different. This is pre-coronavirus. Jonas Lawrence, here he is. The video countdown's number 3 song.
I met her at a bar in the Florida Keys. She was right at home and feeling at ease, drinking whiskey and soaking up the sunshine, grooving to the sound of a tropical band, feet in the sand and a smoke in her hand. She knew every word to every song. So go back home, she's on the road. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Yeah, yeah. Well, we had a few beers and we got to talking. Finished our round and we started walking. She knew every joint around this town. It didn't take long, we could start to hear another little band playing by the pier. They waved her in and sat us right inside. Sangria in hand, flowered headband, yeah, yeah. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Ontario will miss you so when you're gone. Miss sunshine. Why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? With the cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Verona. That's Verona Corona right there, my friend. Met her at a bar in the Florida Keys. She was right at home and feeling at ease.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Video. So much different than radio, but so, well, how descriptive, huh? But it takes good music. Jonas Lawrence has it, man. That's a great song. Welcome again, everybody, to the weekly Trop 10 video countdown. I'm Harry T. This is a live broadcast. It's about 8 o'clock. I've gone over just a little bit, but we are down to our number 2 song. Yes, indeed. From what I understand, number 2. Boom! There it is. Number 2. Yes, indeed. We're getting close to our first number 1 song. The history of this countdown, since this is the first show in history. I'm sure this will be enjoyable to look back on and see which were the first ones, because I looked back on the Trop 40. Actually, it was a program entered into an old show, and there was the first Trop 40 in my radio programming. And I looked at the songs and I went, oh my goodness gracious. So there are some great things you can discover sometimes, and I'm glad you allowed me to come into your world with some of the ones that our voters have chosen as the top 10 of the Trop 10, we call it, yes. The top 10 of the Tropical Americana, Trop Rock, Coastal Americana, Gulf and Western, Island music, whatever you like to call it. We just love to just play it and sing it and to broadcast it for you. So up next is our number 2 song, as we said. Mr. Donovan Lee Carpenter, folks. This one's fresh off the presses, I do understand. And here it is, another beach song.
We've had Jimmy, the Beach Boys, and Kenny. I think old Zach Brown, yeah, he's on board. Sing about the salty air, where you can let down your hair. What the world needs now is another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Tell me about that coconut rum, the smell of shrimp and getting too much sun. What the world needs now is another beach song. Turn off the tube and the politics too. Don't wanna read no more fake news. Prop me next to my favorite palm tree, where I can just do me. What the world needs now is another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Take a frown, turn it upside down. If you're lost, you can always be found around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. What the world needs now is another beach song. Something fun and breezy to sing along. Take a frown, turn it upside down. If you're lost, you can always be found around a tiki bar, singing another beach song. Around a tiki bar, singing another beach song.
Man, what a great time. All these songs take us back to the beach, don't they? Shoo whiz. You know, being one of those individuals that get a chance to talk to the singer-songwriters and the people who create this music, it sometimes is just heartwarming to see them come to light, to be born, and to be accepted. Another beach song has been accepted by tens of thousands. It's sold tons and tons of CDs and it's merchandise. So make sure you continue to support those musicians out there by buying their music and merchandise, because that's what keeps them going. Keeping us going, that's an interesting subject. We're going to be featuring some things before, if I may take a moment before we get into, there's the camera right over there, sorry. Before I get into the number 1 song tonight, and by the way, this is all live, and we're experimenting with a lot of things going on here to make sure that we can do some of the things that we're planning and help to make some artists happy by getting their art form, their songs out there, and at the same time be able to maybe provide some way to make a little money for a cause or for yourself or for whatever. So we've chosen to really get into discovering the pay-per-view platform or the on-demand platform, even the subscription platform, so that when someone goes and they see something they want, they go pay $1 for it or a couple of bucks, and they got it. It's theirs. It's sort of like a jukebox, except it's a private viewing. It's a video jukebox. Interesting. So in this case, we'll continue on that course. This show will probably remain a free-to-watch show, excuse me, so that we can direct you to where these pay-per-view shows will be. And we are really so honored to be offered some programming, some things that people are creating out there in regard to our current situation that are just absolutely fantastic. And I don't want to take much more time because we want to make sure that we have time for our number one song. But coming up is a special pay-per-view performance. It's an experiment, and it's an artist who has experimented with me personally before. And it's turned out pretty good. We didn't lose much hair over it. But we did get the music of Mr. Randy Moore out there. And his song Refuge now is gone so worldwide. I mean, our song of the year for 2017 has gone so worldwide that Randy has taken some time to go to Texas. But in any event, let's let Randy talk to you this afternoon. Let me point at you first. To you. Y'all, you tropical music lovers out there.
This is a Harry Tieford A1A preview. Get your tickets for Randy C. Moore On Demand, a live-to-tape pay-per-view event featuring Randy on location from his home in Texas.
Hey folks, this is Randy C. Moore coming to you from my home in Texas, and I hope everybody is doing well out there with what's going on, and even after what's going on, still hope you're doing well. Listen, I'm going to do some music for you right now. I'm sending this one out to Harry Tieford, A1A Radio. He's the one who helped make this thing famous for us. It's called Sunshine State of Mind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. If the good Lord's willing and the mercury runs, we'll be on the water before the sun, with rods, reels, and spinner baits. We'll cast our troubles out into the lake. Life is a whole lot better when the fishing's fine.
With new songs and familiar favorites in limited and unlimited performance packs. Limited one-time view is Friday, May 15th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Unlimited view is Friday, May 15th through Sunday, May 17th, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Pre-sale discount tickets on sale from May 7th through May 14th. Tickets are $1.95 and $6.95 in advance, $2.95 and $9.95 on show date. Don't miss it.
All my friends have money, savings and healthy retirement plans. They worked it all out while I built my life on shifting sands. See, I've been a cowboy, and I've been a sailor, and I've been a screen acting fool. I guess I should have stayed in school.
See, I didn't think it was cool.
Yep. We've gone from 10 to number 9. Number 8. That was Daryl Clan. Number 7 was Ray Boone and Mile Zero. Have to catch up with myself. Number 6, Carl Page, East of A1A. Number 5, MJ Wicker, Key Largo. Jumpstart at number 4, Mr. Don Middlebrook. Jonas Lawrence at number 3, Corona. Donovan Lee Carpenter, Another Beach Song, was number 2 in our video this week. And now, at number 1, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Randy Moore, Sunshine State of Mind.
Mercury's falling, snowflakes are falling, roads are getting icy and slick. Anyone who says they love winter weather is full of their own bullshit. Me, I'm not hanging round, I'm getting out of town, gonna fly south with the geese. Enjoy your ice fishing and all of your bitching while I take a walk on the beach. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'll be floating away on Manatee Bay, leaving the world behind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. A sunshine state of mind. Now what is this busyness, working my life to death, 95 hours a week, with too much month at the end of the money? There's not enough rum in my drink. My bones are aching to get half naked, land my butt square in the sand. Hang up the phone, I hear paradise calling. Come to vacation land. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'll be watching the waves laid up in the shade, tequila, salt, and lime. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Hey, 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 hey. So baby, let's build a sandcastle where we can make love by the sea. Adios to cell phones and clocks, it's time to be free. Hey, 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 hey. watching the boats. Our hearts will be floating on a tropical dream by the time. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. We'll be floating away on Manatee Bay, leaving the world behind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye.
I certainly have enjoyed being with you all this evening. 7 o'clock on Wednesday nights looks like a good night for the Trop 10 music video countdown. Don't you think so? From right here in Isla Morana in the Florida Keys. And congratulations to Randy Seymour, who is our first winner of the #1 award for Trop 10 video of the week. First week ever of our countdown. Now, make sure, folks, that you take a look on the screen one more time for me, if you don't mind. This is our QR code up there. And that's me coming into you right there, asking you, please place that QR code into your phone. And there you will have the ability to vote for these tropical music videos. Until next week, folks, I'm Harry T., and this has been the A1A Media Network production of the weekly Trop 10 Video Countdown. Stay tuned for more programming from IMTV coming up, and we'd like to thank the folks there, Jody Foster and all the folks at IMTV, Dwayne Benson. Also like to thank everyone down the line, Dewey Engstrom, our producers, engineers, editors, and all the people that help bring all these videos together. Oh my goodness. Independent Music TV Online is going to be our new address, it looks like. So we'll be counting them down here every Wednesday night, it looks like. Right here at the studios of Radio A1A. That's right. This is where the Trop 40 started, right here in this old studio. So you can look right there, and there it is, right there. This same studio right here is where the Trop 40 started. Here, not the same microphone or computers, but upgrades a little bit. Well, it's that time of the evening to say goodbye to you all. And please, if you will please remember to go to the Randy Moore pay-per-view on the 15th of May. It's going to be a special evening and a weekend there where we're going to be sharing a brand new song, folks, by him. And some famous people. If it's okay with you folks, I'm going to sign off here from the Keys, and make sure that you get your videos to us on time if you want consideration for a video countdown place in the top 10. We call it the Trop 10 because it's got to be tropical. That's right. Keep it tropical, everybody. And it's music for the road to paradise, and now it's in video form, and we are so happy to bring it to you right here, folks. So I'm going to sign off and say good night. Once again, I'm Harry T. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Health Genie System Checker answers 3 important questions when you are feeling ill. What is wrong with me? How ill am I? And where can I receive care? System Checker puts the information and answers at your fingertips with the most advanced triage and healthcare technologies available. Engage on a personal level in your own words to describe your symptoms with no smart trees or drop-down menus that force self-diagnosis. Health Genie System Checker provides an avenue to early healthcare engagement. Hello, David Hartman with Fantastic Endeavors. Fantastic Endeavors is a full-service travel agency based in Key Largo, Florida, specializing in custom individual and group travel. Our luxury travel advisors inspire people to answer 2 questions. What is your bucket list trip? And where do you wish you were right now? Fantastic Endeavors will personally tailor your journey to your needs. We build extraordinary, enriching experiences curated just for you. Call us today at 305-453-9208 or email at dave@bucketwishtrip.com. Enjoy the journey.